Cheers, I do buckaroos. How the heck are you? I am Tony Beer Whisperer. If you can hear Wasp Love Machine, of course I on the rise. I do have the distinction of seeing this band way back in their raw meat throwing days, though. They had to stop doing that, man. They got in trouble. You can't check raw meat at people. Even back then, people got offended. Okay, thanks. That was their shtick at one time. I remember the was that the PMRC, the Tipper Gore deal. I remember Blackie Lawless on the stand. That man was eloquent. It was just amazing. Dee Snider was good too, and there were a few others that made great points. But the Blackie Lawless testimony really stood out to me even to this day. It was amazing. Because a lot of it was because she didn't expect it, right? She thought these guys were going to be uneducated. Something on my glasses there. And they were more eloquent than she was. I think it really surprised them. But yeah, there was a lot of guys that made great points, but the Blackie Lawless testimony really stood out to me anyway. So I picked up this pack of beer. Dogfish had 4 IPAs in it. The 60-minute, the 90-minute, the 61, and the viniferous. 61 and the viniferous both use grapes. They're more like a wine beer hybrid. Quite frankly, neither drink like an IPA once you've added those other ingredients, but both were tasty. Anyway, 60-minute India Pale. I've had this before, but it's been a while, so I figured why not for a revisit. Our continually hopped, super fantastic East Coast IPA, brewed with a slew of great Northwest hops for powerful but balanced citrusy characters. So there you go. I remember liking it the first time I had it. And then there was a several-year gap when I had it again, and it didn't hit me quite the same way. And it wasn't that the beer had changed, it's just that I'd had other beers in that time, you know. When you have something that seems groundbreaking the first time you have it, and then since then you've had others, and you say, oh, okay, that's good. And that's kind of my thoughts on it, but it's been over a year since I've had this, so let's see. Northwest hops, okay. So I'm probably talking about Northwest hops. We're probably talking about Cascade. They may be talking about Amarillo. Crystal really isn't a hop typically used in an IPA, so probably not, although it's one of my personal favorite hops. And there are some others. I'm getting some citrus and herbal going on. I certainly feel some grapefruit zest, orange zest, even a little lemon zest. But I feel like I'm getting some herbal notes as well. Oh, I love this too. You can hear the Who get in tune. All right, so the Who get in tune. Apparently, this is the mellow portion on Beer Whisper Radio. I had to change my mix-up. I wouldn't expect it mellow. But I'm into, right into, well, probably not, but in spirit. And I'm gonna tune, riding on you. I love this song, man. Oh my gosh. It cuts deep to my soul. Every time I hear this song, the hairs on my arm stand up. Oh my goodness. You know, my brother made a comment the other day about something like that. It's funny how some people really, like myself, my brother, and others, will feel music right to their soul, and the others just hear it, and it doesn't really mean anything to them. But for me, the tune just goes straight to my soul, man. I'm into... Yeah, okay, so I feel like I'm getting some... I feel like I'm getting some grapefruit, certainly some grapefruit, some light orange. There's some apricot in the middle. explain that later. I still feel like I'm getting some herbals in the finish, so it almost feels like a... I'm not sure what I'm getting. Hold on, I'm taking a drink. I'm going to get that. Chervil. Chervil. It's not quite, it doesn't have that strong anise flavor or even tarragon, but chervil is similar, but it's much more mellow. As I feel like right in the finish, a little chervil notes. There we go. That's what I was feeling. It was because it didn't quite hit like anise, and it wasn't. You got anise, and tarragon's not quite as strong as anise, but then you got chervil. It's a similar flavor, but it's a little more mellow. That's why I'm getting some damn chervil. I tell you what, I bet I'm the first person to say that you get chervil. Anyway, if any from Dogfish had happened to be watching. Riding on you. Oh, it's a great tune, though, is it not? Yes, it is. If you don't think so, then there's something wrong with you. You're testing the head. You're something. You're a skill coach. There's something wrong with you. You got some problems. Turn off the frickin' Miley Cyrus and Britney Spears and whatever crapola you want listening to. I digress. But I digress, man. It's got a natural background here. I keep trying different things today, and it just wasn't working. So I'm just going to sit in my comfortable recliner, and you can look out my window. So anyways, I digress, man. You look out my window. I went redneck on you for some. Well, not redneck. Went hillbilly on you is what I did, man. So we in the hills here. Anyways, I digress. So I didn't do it all in one day, but the first I didn't do it all at once, man. But I had the vinifera first, because that's the white grape. Then I moved to 61, the red grape. Now the 60, and I'll do the 90-minute last. But I'll probably save that one for later. So I was trying to get dinner on, so I need to get that cooking. Just waiting on my oven to heat up, so I thought I'd stick a video in, but it just hit time, so I better get up and finish dinner before anybody gets excited. Oh, mercy. It's a fine beer. The thing is that, again, when it first came out, it was probably, wow, man. But now there's been so many IPAs since then that anybody revisiting it or trying it for the first time is going to look at it different because they've had other experiences. And that's kind of what has happened with craft beer is that a lot of us have had beers along the way that were just wows, that when younger folks try them, that's not that great. Well, that's because you've had this other stuff along the way. When we had it, there was nothing else like it. So there you go. And I think Dogfish Head has a lot of those beers. Anytime you're on the cutting edge, you're going to do something that's a wow, but then everybody else follows that cutting edge, and you have a lot of imitators. So anyway, there you go. If you can hear the commercial, I don't know, right? It's a stupid-ass commercial. Here we go. You can hear Dick, Dale, and Deltones behind me. I don't know the damn right. But tell me that's not a great tune. And just so we're on the same page, I was familiar with the song long before the movie Pulp Fiction. Just so we're there. I want to make that clear. I just want to get that out in the open. That's all. Anyways, there you go. Cheers. I am. Who are you? Who cares? Who gives a rat's ass? I am John Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, political beer drinker, per man. All around good guy. Remember, folks, take my prop down there. Life is serious. Beer shouldn't be. Relax and treat people well. Don't be an asshat.